Journey through the woods with me and see what truth resides. Changing all the facts, revealing both sides. Hitting and flipping and dipping the booth, cruising through the woods, revealing the truth. I see you.
And this is who do you have today, right?
Today we've got Chael.
Yeah.
He's an all-round artist, man. He's an actor, he's a painter, he's a musician.
Yes. There's the guy
as
there.
you can see him on the background. He does a lot of and with his paint. Okay.
Whoa.
What's that one called, man?
Whoa, look at this one here. This is dope.
Yeah.
Whoa. That's so dope. Yeah, you know, true artist.
Yeah.
And this one here. Okay. I think
This is my favorite.
Alright, cool. We're gonna start to talk about this one actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, nice to meet you guys. My name's Chael.
Yes, Mr. K.
Yeah, Chael.
Guys.
Here's the guy, yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
So this is called Complicated Compilation.
Complicated compilation.
Compilation. Yes.
Alright.
Cool.
So what is compilation of what?
Just like I think the life in general. My life in general is a bit complicated.
Okay, and whose picture is that?
Yeah, that's me. So that's an acrylic
I was about
painting.
to say,
like with the marker and the paint
Underneath and the paint over
And
it.
so interesting story. I actually found this canvas. Right, my friends gave it to me.
Okay.
And then so I decided to do something over it. And this is the result of it.
Wow.
This canvas is an old canvas from when I was very young. I painted over it, and some other stuff. And if you see the flower here, that's an actual flower.
Oh yeah. Oh, actually, no, it is an actual
Yeah,
flower.
It's not like it's not like real, but
Yeah.
but you can feel it.
I wanna feel it.
Yeah. You'll get it up.
Yeah, cool.
And then so these are the masks that I wear when I perform.
Oh,
So when you perform live music.
Yes, I've got an EP out called Rorschach under the pseudonym Broken Table.
Rorschach.
Yeah, Rorschach. So
Rorschach.
Rorschach test.
Oh, Rorschach.
Rorschach test, the ink blot test. It's a psychological test.
Psychological test.
Yeah, so where they put ink blots on a paper, and then if you can see different images, it tells you what about your mind and what you focus on, essentially. And then so I have a song called Rorschach out as well in the EP, the title track.
so I see
The EP is titled Rorschach.
Yeah.
And then you've got a singer in there titled Rorschach.
So you'll see with all these designs, they're symmetrical on both sides, like a Rorschach. Because what you do is you put ink on one side, and then you fold the paper, and then the same thing is on the other side. So you see how it's all.
I see.
No, this is dope. Can you wear one then?
For sure, I'll wear the.
Let's see how.
I usually just wear this one. And also with this EP, I worked with two fantastic musicians, Peter Porco for guitar, and then
Who's the guitarist?
So he's not the guitarist for this, but I work with him on this project.
On the EP.
Yeah, on this EP. So and then Yanko as well.
Rorschach, guys, the
And then
EP.
Yanko Collier did drums. Yanko Collier.
Cocolia.
Yeah, they're both friends of mine.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So he did the drums.
For this EP, yes.
For the EP,
So
yeah.
how interestingly with this project, when I put this on,
Sure.
making this project, so how it started was actually all just with vocal tracks. So I just basically did, vocal tracks of lyrics that I'd written down. Those were some of those lyrics if you want to. And then from there I started making the beats around it. I started composing melodies and stuff.
So wait.
Yeah.
I'm a musician as
Yeah.
well, but what you just said is interesting. You first recorded
The vocal track.
the vocal track,
Yeah.
and then you created the beat around it.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I redid the vocal tracks after that.
Oh, after that.
But the point was because I had a very strong melodic and rhythmic idea at one time. So I literally just with a metronome I recorded all those those lyrical ideas and the timing of them. And then from that I started arranging music around it and composing and making the beat. And first I did everything on Ableton, just making it all digital. And then once I got them to a point that I was happy, I know for drums especially and guitar, there's certain elements like fills or slides and things that you can't get digital. I mean, an idea. So I spoke to them And what Yanko did was he basically just like drummed a whole bunch of different variations of different things on the same measurement, and he sent that to me. So instead of like him drumming to each song, right, he sent me a whole bunch of different stuff, and then I basically like chopped and chose and like
what you like,
so
how you like.
it is live drums, but it's patched together in ways that like are interesting. And I would choose this all sounds nice here, so then we put that there, and like and then with the guitars, like what we'd do is all of those are pretty much like 1-day sessions where me and Peter would meet up the guitarist, and like me and him like we get along very well in terms of like composing together. We started that from a band called Bad Suggestions that we used to do back in the day, and so we have a very good, like sense of sense of like music. So that was like quite easy for him to like transpose or like make guitar parts.
You actually know what you're doing.
I really enjoyed, and like only recently I've been playing like guitar now for a year and a half. So a lot of my unreleased songs and some of the other ones that we talk about all like have like just me playing guitar and things.
Are you good, bro?
Well, I mean, like the thing is with all music, like I do a lot of different things, right? I paint, I draw, I act, I write, and I would say when it comes to like anything, like I know somebody who's better than me at everything, like individually.
Someone, right?
So I know, like, but that's the thing. I spend time with those people. I know somebody who's better at playing guitar than me. I know somebody who's better at playing the keyboard than me. I know somebody who's better at singing than me. I know somebody who's better at painting or drawing than me. I know somebody who's better at writing. But I do not know a single person that does all of it.
Which is you. You can do all of this.
And I do, and like regularly. You know what I mean? It's not. This is,
Once in a while, you're playing guitar. Once in a while,
You know what I mean? This is regularly, and I only. The only reason I haven't been playing guitar for longer is because I haven't had access to it. I only played guitar recently, you know what I mean? Keyboard and piano I've only been playing since 2020. And I self-taught myself with that.
Sure, like
I have
6 years.
and vocals I have been vocally trained. Since like around I was doing it all the time in like 2022, 2023, and then like I've still been doing it since, but just not as often. But it's like really, really great. I love the vocal coach. Her name's Hannah. She stays in Melbourne.
Oh, she's the vocal coach.
Yeah, the vocal coach.
Shout out to Hannah, the vocal coach, and the
She-
musician as
yeah.
well.
Shout out, yeah.
And funny enough, her husband also taught where I studied at SAE, which is
Her husband was
he was a
teaching
lecturer
you.
there. Yeah,
Oh.
a lecturer at SAE. SAE is a great place. It's an American institution. They do like all creative media things, so like animation, film, game, audio. So like I studied audio production and sound engineering there, and that was really, really great. And then I studied that so that I'm able to produce my own music and also be able to have a better relationship and communication with the sound engineers. Because when you're performing live, if you're not gonna have a good relationship with that sound engineer, then like it can really like
it can mess up your performance.
And sometimes, a lot of the times, like I see musicians always blaming the sound guy, but I don't think it's the sound guys necessarily. It's also, I think it's a miscommunication. You know what I mean? If we can't communicate what we want, then how are they supposed to be able to understand? So that's why I really think it was great studying audio production and sound engineering.
Wow, right. It's cool, man.
So you're really like a like a proper artist.
So it's completely artistic.
Funnily enough, I am a proper artist. So like I come from a family background full of artists. So my mother owns an art company called Space Alchemy, and she's done some fantastic work with the persons called Ritz and their whole team.
What's the company called?
Space Alchemy.
Space Alchemy.
Yes, Space Alchemy. And then so she made the National Women's Monument. She's made like
She did the National Women's Monument.
And she's made like massive sculptures of like Shaka and like a lot of the other warriors. She's done like she's made a big sculpture of Nelson Mandela as well. She's made lots of different things. So and then Carl does fantastic relief work, and they also make they do things for commissions where they like she does a disintegration series, which is really, really cool. So, and her grandparents as well, both my grandmother and my grandfather are also artists.
Wow.
My sister is an artist.
So it's in your genes.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah,
And you see, and like, and for me, that's like, that's why especially like exploring music is very important to me, because art has been explored throughout my family, different things, but music is like we all love and appreciate music, so there isn't so much except for the new generation. Me and my cousin, both my cousins, Josh and Anthony, are exploring that musical side of things, because it's like it's you know, as much as like, you know, you wanna take it in a new direction as well, you know, expand.
Yeah, and I know that you don't only you're an actor as well, right?
Yes, I do act,
Can you
yes.
just tell me about that?
For sure, for sure. So I've been acting from a young age. I love acting. It's one of the funnest things on the planet.
That's how you got the most familiar face
Yeah,
ever.
for sure. And also I think like, you know, there's a big part of, I like blending all things. So in this EP that I have made with Rorschach, there's a reason why I wear a visual mask. Right?
I was about to ask you, like,
Yeah.
what's the significance
So
of the
to
mask
talk
in
about
the...
it, so masking is, I also have like neurodivergency, so like autism, dyslexia, anxiety, those types of things, and then,
Yeah.
and then in my family there's like, you know, OCD and ADHD, so it's like all taking a thing. So, but I have high masking autism, so growing up with that, it's like a lot of people don't realize that you're autistic or that you're different, or like how much it like affect you or that you aren't aware of, because you're good at like, you know, masking things socially and putting on like, you know, those masks, you know, so that's what like this EP is about, and like being, and like why we have to wear the mask, because like when we don't, or when we get tired of wearing it, or when we take it off, then people judge us because they see, oh, this is like, you know, why are you acting crazy or something. It's not that you're being crazy, it's just that, you know, we all on different lines.
True.
Yeah,
And we express different...
100%, and that's why I love acting, because I've had to, like, you know, on the daily life, you know, whether it's working at a job or whether it's in a social situation, I've had to learn how to act, you know, to be, you know, just socially acceptable. So when it comes to acting and exploring those sides in different media forms, it's very fun. It's also very good to understand, like, you know, us as people in general. You know, being different, putting yourselves in the shoes of different people. You know, whether it's the villain or whether it's the hero or whether it's, you know, the plot device even in some senses, you know. And yeah, so some of the projects that I've worked on that I'll mention is I did Cash in Transit for which was for BET.
Cash in Transit, I watched
which
it.
is really
Whoa.
And that was fun. So I got to die in that. I was in there for the first scene I featured as the guy that they're taking money from. So it's a high school. So he has money buried, and like they're looking for it. So I come in with a stab wound in my neck, and like it's like pulsing with blood. And the last words are like where my money is. And they all go on a wild goose chase to find the money. And then another great one. This was actually directed by by a good friend of mine, James. And he went to SAE as well. It was an SAE production, and it was actually showing at Sturgeon, which was really, really cool. Sturgeon, yeah, in Rosebank. I went to the premiere. It was fantastic.
Wow.
This film was called Man Eater.
Man Eater.
Yes, and
I think I've seen the headline, but I don't think I watched it.
I don't
think I watched.
They might make it a mini series if they try to see it. But it's a really,
Is it?
yeah, man.
Is it
Yo,
that
guys,
good?
please watch out for Man Eater, please.
And so it's a really great film. That film as well, I also died. I like
Oh. So you always die.
So, but this film was really interesting. So it's about like these it's about these sort of like, they're not really like vampires. But they do feed on people, and they like their skin like changes and stuff. But, they are in these sort of situations where they only sort of prey on birds. And so you see, and through the film you see like different types of characters and manipulation taking place, and there's all sorts of messages undertone. It also shows a lot of like South African nightlife as well, because the two like main characters are like ladies of the night type things. So, like, you see, and just in the street life in general, and it shows like those different types of sketchy characters, what they have to do to get by. It's a really great film.
Man Eater. Yo, please check out Man Eater, guys.
For sure. Then I also showed, I don't remember which show, but there was a thing on SABC. There was one episode where I showcased him like in that, and that was quite fun to be a part of. And then other than that, I've done a lot of independent short films. Some of the best ones that I would say, off the top of my head, are what is it called? Childhood's End. Childhood's End's a great one.
Childhood's End.
And Until I Die, those are two great ones.
Until I Die.
Yeah, those are two great films. Yeah.
So, Brian, how do
also
you...
adverts as well.
Adverts.
First thing I ever acted in, like for like films with cameras and stuff, was for a German, you know, ring security company, the doorbell company.
Doorbell, yeah.
I don't know it.
Like, That one where you press
Then you think-
the camera and the camera shows up.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like, and then they have that AI thing. You know, you press, you say hello, and then they see.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Things,
yeah, yeah.
Automation stuff.
Do you
They
see
have
that?
Yeah, I see
you've
that. I've seen it.
yeah.
I've seen it.
So like, I was doing the commercial for the German side. A lot of they come and shoot here in South Africa.
Oh,
so they
yeah.
actually, so I actually shot that with them a while back. But it was very very fun because that was like one of the first gigs that I ever did.
Wow, man.
Yeah, it was.
Hey, you've been through this thing.
Yeah.
You've been through
And
the
I've done
camera.
stage acting as well, like
Oh,
with
yeah.
like Full Collins when I was in high school.
Yeah, theater.
Theater.
Sure.
Yeah. Metropolitan.
Brad, did you go to school to learn how to act or it came natural?
For acting, no.
Yeah,
So
for
like acting, I actually did get accepted because I got Full Colors for drama, and I got accepted at UCT for to study drama.
At UCT?
I got accepted, but I decided not to go because as I said, I wanted to pursue the music thing. Because I've been writing from a very young age as well, and I've been doing acting my whole life, and I will always do acting.
Yeah.
But music is more of, and acting I feel like it's a way for me to tell other people's stories, and to like, and also express, maybe even some of my own stories, but the medium at which like I express is, music in terms of expressing like my perspective has always been like a connection with me, and like I've for the longest time I always told myself, I'm going to get somebody else to sing or like because I had these lyrics that I never, but then I thought I've got these lyrics and like I need to do something with it, so I just thought and I had that feeling, and it's like when you get that feeling you have to
Just go right here.
go and do it because and it really has been enjoyable, and I've learned a lot. I actually went last year. I went to International Presentation of Performance.
Oh.
This was in Los Angeles.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, and so this is with the DMH agency. And so
This is last year.
Yeah. So IPOP International Presentation of Performance. They only choose like 10 people from like each country, and there's 30 different countries. They do it twice a year.
Yeah.
So between 10 and 20 people, like. And you go, it's for like acting, singing, dancing, modeling, all of those things. All performance art, right? It's not like painting or anything, but I was actually doing a lot of drawing when I was there, which was interesting to see the architecture and the culture. But yeah, so that was a really fantastic thing. And in fact, I won all the acting awards. It was very cool.
Congrats!
This guy's good, eh?
Yeah.
Lewis, this guy is good.
There was-
good, right?
yes, and there was so when I was there, I made friends with and met like so many people from so many different like countries
And industries,
and
of
industries
course,
as well,
yeah.
and agencies. A lot of different people, even some Armenian people as well, and some people I'm still in contact with that also helped with listening and promoting the EP that side. Really, really great. And
So how well was the EP received?
I think, well, I mean, it's new, and I'm like, independent artist, so I haven't done like any
Like
proper
promo and
promotions
stuff,
or music videos. I do have music videos that I'm going to shoot soon. It's just that also like, it's ups and downs. As an artist, you don't have like
But then,
consistent.
okay, I feel like you're doing a lot, right? You're
Yeah.
doing so much.
Yeah.
You're doing the painting right now. Like now just releasing an album.
Last year.
Last year.
Yeah.
And then
I've got like I'm going to I released the EP last year. I'm going to release the album,
Yeah.
and that painting this one over here. This is actually going to be the
Cover page.
the album cover, and that's just why this is called Complicated Compilation, because
okay,
the album's going to
complicated.
be called Complicated Compilation, because instead of like
So this will be your debut album.
yes, because the Rorschach EP is
And what name do you call
Broken
yes,
Table.
Broken Table.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you want to listen to
Is
stuff
it on Spotify?
Is it true?
iTunes, iTunes, Spotify. Anything.
Broken Table,
Yeah.
guys. Do check out Kyle on
Support the guy,
Spotify.
100%.
Every streaming platform.
Rorschach EP and
Rorschach EP, Broken Table.
and we'll have new
Yeah.
stuff coming soon. And also, I will be performing. I got to mention some events that are also coming up.
Yeah.
Maybe just check my phone.
Sure.
The one is a boxing event,
Cool.
and the other one is more of it's going to be happening on Earth Day. It's more of like a cannabis fashion. So the one event is called Underground Fight Night. There's going to be music, food, boxing fights, graffiti.
Underground Fight Night. When is it happening?
This is happening on the 23rd of April in Melbourne.
23rd of April in Melville.
Yeah.
Underground.
I'll show you the guys.
Yeah, shout out.
Yeah.
It is what it is. So everyone, please pull up.
Yeah.
Come with friends.
And we'll let
Come
you
with
know.
girlfriends.
And the
Let's
next
have
one
fun.
is Earth Day in the Garden. This will be happening in Auckland Park. This one's going to have fashion
F Day in
designers.
the Garden.
Yeah, there's going to be fashion designers there. There's going to be all sorts.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
Sweet. You guys, please pull up through.
For sure.
Please, everyone must come through.
100%.
I'll be there. Louis, what about you, bro? You coming through,
Yeah,
right?
if I'm free on that, yeah, I'll
Yes.
definitely pull
So
up.
speaking
bro.
of events, we have to speak about this big
Yes,
event.
we have to speak
yes,
about
yeah.
the big event. Push.
Manawasa plugging.
Yes, shout out to Manawasa
Talk about
one
the
time.
connection,
man.
bro.
Yes,
Shout out to
big
Manawasa.
time, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so actually, guys, we've got like an upcoming event
Please.
that we're gonna be hosting here
Yeah.
at Big Bus.
Yeah. Jelly Cools.
Jelly
Really cool.
Jolly
Cool, yeah.
Cools and
Jolly
Jolly
Rogers,
Rogers.
yeah.
Jolly Rogers,
Yeah.
Jolly Cool, and a Big Bus, same day, same time.
Please.
Yes.
Did you get that?
there's
Same
going to be
day, same
all sorts of
time.
art, any kind of art you can
Yeah.
think of. You know, there's going to be
Visual artists, live
music.
performance,
Yeah.
all types of
And
music.
remember, food is an art form as well. There's going to be great food,
Great
and great
food,
drinks.
great
cheese.
drinks.
What? There's gonna be
And
weed
great
all
smokes,
over.
you know,
There's
we
gonna
had
be
big
drinks.
bars there.
Hey, ganja is an art form as well.
Ooh, yeah.
No,
These guys are
man.
becoming
Shout out
True,
to
true.
Big Bars
Nice.
one
Oh, yeah.
time. Yeah, so we'll obviously on the next episode we'll speak more about the event.
Yeah.
Show you guys the poster and who's gonna be on the lineup.
Yes.
And you must also, you guys must definitely, we were speaking about Big Buzz.
Yeah.
You guys must have an episode with Jody on.
Oh yeah,
We'd
yeah.
love to speak to you
Oh
guys.
yeah,
Definitely.
Jody.
Yeah. And show us the range.
Yeah.
Actually, we must shoot that episode before the event, so you
Yeah.
guys know what you are here for when you come through, what you get.
So who's coming? Is Jody coming next?
Jody.
Yeah.
There are Jody from Big Bus. So
She's
Jody
the
from
manager.
Big Bus, she's
Yeah.
the
She's the
manager,
manager, yeah.
and we'll do our best to have her on the next
Yeah.
one, guys, so that we can get more info about the event, give you guys more info about the
Yeah.
event and who's performing.
Yeah.
And definitely on the lineup.
Yes,
For
for
sure.
sure. No,
Yeah.
100%.
No, man.
And speaking of like the only thing I want to say connection
Yeah.
to Moana Wasa was that the previous event Clash of the Arts,
Yeah.
and they're also going to be doing that event again, you know, at different venues, and at this venue again with a great event. There was like fashion
It's called
design, Clash of the Arts.
Clash of the
it was
Arts,
recently
yeah.
they performed I think on the 28th of February.
Sweet.
There was like fashion designers, there was live music. I've never seen an event with so many different types of live
Oh,
music.
yeah.
There was bands,
Oh,
there was
yeah.
hip hop,
Oh,
there was
yeah.
R&B, there was
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
guitar,
that's
blues
the-
guitar,
Wow.
there was there was everything that you could think of. There was alternative gothic music like
Wow.
making. There was everything. you
Wow.
know. It was such a wonderful event, and I
We
was
have to be there. Huh? We are there.
Definitely.
yeah, so for the next one, I'll
Yeah.
definitely let you know when the venue is.
Please do. No problem, bro.
Yeah, and shout out to
Manawasa.
yeah, shout out to
Yeah.
Manawasa and shout out to Kush. Kush was
yeah.
the organizer of that event. So, yeah.
Oh, Kush.
Yeah,
Okay.
Kush.
Shout out to Kush one time,
yeah.
guys.
Nice,
Um,
Kush.
Yeah, man, back to you. Yeah, we're talking about the EP. How many tracks on it?
So it's 5-track EP.
5 tracks
Yeah,
EP.
5-track EP.
All produced by you.
All produced by me, yeah, and yeah. So that EP, it is I would say it's a concept album. So it is all of the things do tie together. The songs and they go in an order, right? That you listen to
From the first to the
Yes.
fifth.
And one song, the first song that we started with on is Shh, right?
On it.
Shh. The song is
The song
called
is
Shh.
Shh.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
wow.
literally just
I thought it
SH.
said on Shh.
No, it's just Shh.
Okay.
Like Shh. And that song's
Like
about
Shh.
that song's about like shutting the fuck up, whether it's for like good reasons or bad reasons. Right?
Just shut the
Just
fuck
learning
up.
to like keep and then,
Knowing when to
yeah,
keep
yeah.
quiet.
So it's like because
I
I'll
think
tell you
so many people they have to learn.
yeah. So the first lyrics,
Me too as
the first
well.
lyrics is I should really shut the fuck up sometimes because I want to hear what's on your mind.
Yeah. Oh.
I interrupt when you open up, so I should really shut the fuck up.
Oh.
Casting spells and writing speeches are fucking profane and elegantly euphemistic. You know, I should
Wow.
really shut the fuck up.
Wow.
So like it's actually like you spoiling the moment by like being
yeah, and then the other one is this one. So it's like I should really shut the fuck up sometimes because I give away what's on my mind. And when I open up, you can't help but judge.
Oh,
so I should
shit.
just shut the fuck up.
Oh.
So the first
yeah,
one
you
is like
can read
the
the-
first one is like appropriate. You know,
Yeah.
like I should
Sure,
shut
sure.
the fuck up because like I want to hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
And the other one's like I should shut the fuck
I
up because
told
you're
you.
not listening to what I'm saying. You're not like
Yeah.
listening to what I'm saying.
Wow,
You're not
bro.
getting it.
and instead of understanding you judge.
Yeah, so yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Wow,
And then the
bro.
next track is Algorithm and Blues. That
yeah.
track is about social media. It's all about social media.
Algorithm
So what's
and blues.
Algorithm and Blues.
That's
and,
a
like,
dope
social
title.
media algorithms, yeah. And speaking with all of these tracks, I
Yeah.
use like Foley, and this is something that I learned from SE for
Use?
production. Foley.
Foley.
So Foley is like everyday sound, but you can probably hear like a car driving past
Yeah.
there, or like a footstep, or like a bird, or whatever. So that's all natural sounds, and I like putting them into my music. You know, so with all of them there's 40, and with this track there's like a typing on the keyboard. With the track, there's people talking like they're in like in a restaurant and stuff, and you have someone saying, then the goes quiet. You know, so and then Algorithm Blues, so that track I don't want to spoil too much of the lyrics, but like if you listen to it, it'll like get you. But I'll tell you the chorus. The chorus is social media is planting a seed in you. Show me your network, I'll show you your network. And then so network, and then at the end the last line is spider webs and insects on the internet. TikTok. So it's a lot of references there. Time is ticking.
That's dope.
Yeah, I can't wait actually to hear that.
For sure.
So, which song would you like us to put at the end of the podcast so people can listen?
I think
one of the new songs that's not out.
One of the new. I'll send you a new unreleased song. Okay. That song, just because the context, I think it's important. Maybe you can even just put the chorus. I'll show you. That song is called Spade.
A spade.
Yeah. So like when you say I'm calling a spade. You know, and also like a spade, like a shovel. You know. So that's a protest song. And speaking on that note, I'll say now, like free Palestine, free Congo, free Sudan. Free Taiwan, free Venezuela,
yes, please.
Free Iran, free Sudan, free all oppressed
Oh,
people.
and free Congo.
Especially free Congo, we especially being here in South Africa, just being able to have this conversation, we really need to speak and up on these things.
Please.
There's a lot happening right now.
So that's what the song is about, and it's basically saying regardless of what you may say or if I say about these things, I'd rather, like the chorus is, I'd rather die than be complicit in genocide. I'd rather die than turn a blind eye. I'm gonna shine a light on you and everybody else that's abused. I'm gonna shine a light on them, 21st century fascism. Right, and the verses get a little bit more explicit, and they'll say that for the listen.
Sure.
That's
so,
the
this phrase just caught me. He said, I'd rather die than be complicit in genocide.
Yeah.
And do you see what's happening right now in the world? All these genocides.
Exactly.
And a few people are taking a stand.
Right? No, yeah, a few. And I'll say, the great, like, every day, every week, on Fridays, there's the Free Palestine marches there in Rosebank, by the McDonald's and by the Coca-Cola building. They do that every week, and I'm there as much as I can be. Obviously, some weeks.
So people march there, bro, to say.
There's a protest. We all do chants and stuff, and people from all sorts of different backgrounds.
They say Free Palestine.
And they hand out flyers, and you can donate to charities. And it's not just it's obviously it's the PSA Palestine thing, but it's not just the Palestine. Every time we're there, we're saying free Congo as well. We're saying free Sudan. We're saying free Iran. So it's all about like safety, and it's also not about sides and this and that. It's about like equality and peace.
Because there's only one side, that's equality, peace, and harmony. That's the side everyone should be on. Like that's the side everyone should be choosing right now and siding.
And we are in a period of time where we can really see the inequality and like the abuse.
Like you can see
a lot of Western countries that we have, and we're going to be honest about it because. And it's not like this stuff hasn't been happening and it's getting worse. This stuff has been happening for long periods of time, but now it's easier for us to see it.
It's not getting worse, it's just more busy when it's out there in the open.
And so it is going to get worse. Sometimes things need to get worse for it to get better.
True.
You know what I mean? Because you I'd rather have things for a shorter period of time, and like it's like, for example, you're in a toxic relationship, right? You know what I mean? You can either okay, it's not going to be as bad if we don't break up now, and then I just but then over time it just gets worse and worse and worse. Whereas if you say, okay, now it's a toxic relationship, you can see it's toxic, it's going to be a bad breakup, you know what I mean? But in the long run, hey, let me end it now. And that's not just about romantic, that's with a friend or anybody. You can see this person's taking advantage of you no matter what way or whatever. You gotta end it. So that's.
And then, are you in a relationship right now? Right?
Me, I'm not in a relationship. I have a lot of friends, and I have a lot of people that I have, close to me. But I'm not in any kind of romantic relationship. But I do have a lot of people I appreciate.
So you're single man?
Yeah, I would say that.
He's focused on the dream, guys. Is the next big thing.
Yeah. You know, hey, but like,
Yo, ladies,
the
he's
right
a singing
person
man.
arrives, you know, I'm like, you know, I love, you know.
No,
So,
I understand.
Speaking of which, we have a song called About Love. There's a song I have on the EP that you can listen to. It's called Underneath.
Underneath.
Yeah. So it's
It's
like,
on the EP.
yeah.
Okay.
And that's a song about like, you know, sort of like, you know.
Bro, you've named 4 songs already. Just name the 5th one as well.
I've named 3 songs.
3 songs.
Yeah. A Spade is not on the EP.
Oh, Spade is
Yeah,
the new
that's
song that we
one.
go. Okay,
So
sorry about
all
that.
the tracks on the EP. The first one I told you about.
Yes.
Second one, Algorithm and Blues.
Yeah.
The third one is Underneath.
Yeah.
You know, and then the fourth one is FAFO, Fuck Around and Find Out.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you have to, you know. And,
I love that one.
both the positive and the negative ways.
Yeah.
You know, you don't find out without fucking around.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
fuck around,
You
you'll
will find out.
Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
nice, bro.
100%.
Yeah.
And
the final one is Rorschach. That's the title.
oh, the title track.
And
Rorschach.
I can read you some lines from that just to like for context if you're trying to understand.
Yeah, and
So-
please, before you do that,
Yeah.
what does Rorschach mean? Like,
So I
what
told
does-
you it's the ink blot. So Rorschach is it's
Oh, you
it's a
were-
psychological test. So
And then
the lyrics can explain it better than I can. So the lyrics are: you showed up to the masquerade with a naked face and the sound of gasps and laughter. Your honesty left you vulnerably in the eyes of the beholder, though no one could have told you. You have to fit into the system, stay in your lane, don't try to change the game. Stick your head down to the crowd, don't stand out, expect not to get knocked down. And then, what do you see? And how does that make you feel? What can that tell me about what you think is real? I don't conform to normal uniform ideas. I think a little nuance will do us ensconced appears. But I might be wrong, so I follow on. You gotta fit into the system, stay in your lane, don't try to change the game. Stick your head down into the crowd and stand out and expect not to get knocked down. And then the last lines are, you gotta dismiss this fucking system. Dismiss, I gotta remember the melody.
Okay, right, again. Oh, man, but then you talking, bro.
The story continues. Part 2 is up next. Stay tuned.